Hello guys, myself Shiv Prasad. I am Corporate Financial Reporting Faculty, Masterminds Guntur. I hope you are doing well in the preparation of CMA final examination. So here we'll see the day before examination strategy for CFR. So let's go for it. For June 2025 examination. So down the line, last three examination, they're majorly focusing on Ind AS part, purely Ind AS part. Over here, we are having the question number 1, we are having total 15 MCQs. So for 30 marks. So all these 15 MCQs, they will ask you from all the chapters of CFR. So from Ind AS, recent developments, government accounting, business combination, consolidation, everywhere, they're going to touch each and every element over here for MCQs. So here, the preparation strategy for MCQs, first you have to complete all the MCQ question bank, what is released by CFR, we can say CMA final, whatever the new question bank that we are having, so that you have to prepare well. At the same time, what are the MCQs are there at the back side of the textbook, that also you have to cover. And recently MQPs, whatever they released, RTPs, whatever they released previously, question papers, whatever they released. So whatever the MCQ part which is there, which is quietly coming from all the chapters of CFR. So let's go through it. And while coming to the descriptive part, we are having here, so question number 2A, 2B and 3A. So completely they will ask you from Ind AS part. So in Ind AS part, which is most important to get in this section, we're having Ind AS 16 is very important, like property, plant and equipment. And they will ask you the questions from Ind AS 116 leases also. So you should very much concentrate on the chapter leases. And we are having 38 and 36, intangible assets and impairment of assets. So down the line, all the three attempts, they are asking the combination of 38 and 36. So intangible assets with impairment, or we can say Ind AS 16 with impairment. So any one question they will ask you, and we can expect from this section. And we are having that Ind AS 102 also, we are having that share based payments we can expect. And we are having here 113 fair value measurement also. Recently they have asked one question out of it. So here we can say out of these three questions, they purely they are coming from Ind AS. So coming to question number 4A, or we can say 3B. In 3B, they will ask you the question from valuation. So valuation of goodwill and valuation of shares, you have to calculate the valuation of share based on goodwill. So the goodwill combination share valuation question, they are going to ask in the examination for 7 marks. So this one also, from after the new syllabus they have introduced, in every examination they used to ask and test from the valuation part. And coming to the question number 4A, so which is coming from either financial instruments or NBFC. That means we can see the valuation, financial instruments and NBFC module. So they are going to ask 2 7 marks question. So this can be asked either financial instruments or NBFC. One question we can expect under this section. So coming to 4B, so compulsory question that we are having here, internal reconstruction. So internal reconstruction, every year they are going to ask without fail. We can say that 7 marks is in our hand if you prepare internal reconstruction properly. And coming to question number 5 and question number 6 is purely from business combination and consolidation. There is no subparts over here. Straight away 14 marks they are asking from business combination, 14 marks question from consolidation. So coming to question number 7A and 7B. 7A, the questions they are asking from either value added statements or economic value added or market value added. So it is a definite question, one question which is coming out of either value added statements or EVA or MVA, which is a part of recent developments. So whatever the practical part that we are having. Coming to question number 7B, recent developments theory they are going to ask. Either from we are having that integrated reporting. So we are having that quarterly earnings called XBRL. So in this part, we are having CSR. Okay, in this part, one theory question, they're going to ask you for 7 marks under section B, 7B. So coming to here, last question that we are having, question number 8A and 8B, purely they will ask you theory from government accounting. So from government accounting, you need to study all the things. So principles of government accounting. So we are having that accounts of government accounting. We are having consolidated fund, public account, and contingency fund. And some of the theory questions that we are having related to C and AG, role of C and AG, and we are having so role of public action commission, whatever we are having, that public accountancy, public accounts theory, everything that we are covered under government accounting over here. Like we are having that PAC committee and all. Coming to last one, they are going to ask a 4 marks question from either business combination or consolidation. Here also there was a pattern that maximum extent business combination they are going to ask. Okay, so business combination achieved in stages, step acquisition. So step acquisition and consolidation part also. So the basic equity method questions they are asking in the examinations. Like we are having consolidation of associates and joint venture. So while coming to the business combination this time, okay, so based on the sale of subsidiaries and the sale of NCA portion or purchase of additional stake, such type of questions also we can expect for 4 marks under business combination in these sections. So once you go through this, having MCQs and Indias they have covered over here, valuation, NBFCs, internal reconstruction, business combination, consolidation, value added statements, so related to recent developments, and theory, government accounting theory. Now, in the examination, so how you have to plan? As per my opinion, first you complete entire MCQs at the beginning. So first you have to complete entire MCQs at the beginning. So then after you select any two 14 marks question. That means any two questions over here, either two second question or third question or fourth question. So first you have to select properly the 14 marks, two 14 marks questions. So in that way, so almost 50 marks is in your hand. Okay. So in which area that you are strong. For example, you are strong at valuation, immediately after MCQs, start the question over here relating to valuation. Okay. So, and if you are strong at internal reconstruction and if you are having a proper knowledge on NBFCs also, so then you can start with this question, internal reconstruction. So, my opinion is that first you complete the easy ones. So, after completion of MCQs, go with internal reconstruction, and then you complete value added statements over here. And then business combination, 4 marks question. And this is also you can select based on your knowledge of government accounting. You are very strong at government accounting theory, then you select this portion. Okay, so after completion of this, so then you can go with remaining things. If it is comes over NBFC rather than financial instruments, then go with 4A as a fourth preference. So we can see here, if you are strong at financial, NBFCs maximum 3 types of questions they are going to ask you. One is relating to the provision, one is relating to the hire purchase, and another one is relating to we are having that net owned funds calculation. So if you are strong at NBFC, it's very easy subject, and if you go through it, so then you can select 4A. Or if the question coming from financial instruments, so coming to financial instruments, they're going to ask you either the accounting treatment for financial asset or financial liability. If they want to ask you a little tough, so they will ask you from like cumulative, we are having that preferences, or cumulative debentures, whatever we are having that. So such kind of compulsory convertible debentures, such kind of questions we can expect from this financial instruments. So coming to, I told you already the valuation, then after you can go with valuation. So then you have a 2 questions of choice that you can select only at the time of examination. Okay. So at the time of preparation, everything you have to do, and coming to the examination before, just 15 minutes before the examination, whatever the question paper that you have seen, on that time you have to select the choice, which 2 questions that you are going to leave. So remaining all, you have to study well and you have to properly present it well. And if the questions coming from India 16, a simple question, if anything is coming from India 16, then you select the question number 2A and 2B also. Okay, so most probably they will twist you in the question 2A and 2B. Descriptive part, first question, definitely they will twist you. So if it is coming on easy note as India 16, straight away go for it. Okay, or otherwise, if the question is from leases, So conventional problem of leases, if they're asking, so like we are having that financial lease relating to lessee point of view. In the books of lessee, what is the accounting treatment of financial lease? Or in the books of lessor, what is the accounting treatment for the leases? If such basic questions from leases, if they have given, then you can go for it. Okay. If you feel tough about this section, so then just you leave the second question and go for the remaining questions. And finally, you should have at least 50 minutes time left before starting this two questions. We're having from business combination and consolidation. So in business combination and consolidation, you have to take a choice at the time of examination itself, not at the time of preparation. Once again, I'm telling. So you can take a choice out of this because both are very lengthy questions. So you can select which one you are strong at. If you are strong at business combination, so after seeing the question paper, you have to understand that which one is easy for you. So then you select either business combination or consolidation, but at least 40 to 50 minutes you should left with the time of examination. So last 40 minutes, last 40 to 50 minutes, you have to start any one, either business combination or consolidation to complete it at extent. So here total we are having 128 marks, including choice. So out of that, it is in your hand that, so which one you're feeling tough, that only you have to take a choice at the time of examination again and not at the time of preparation. So that's all guys for the examination, so that you need to go for it. So on an average, basically if the question paper is given tough or easy, whatever it might be. So like a recent examination, they have asked you from totally basics. And also, so what we thought about unimportant Ind AS, that means last 3 years they have not touched that Ind AS. Recent examination they have given. The question from NBFC, the question from share-based payments, they have asked you straight away in the examination. So it's better that we can expect the unexpected questions. So you should be very strong at basics in every Ind AS. In every Ind AS, you should strong at the basics. At any cost, they can ask you the questions from down the same. At the same time, recent examination, they have asked you questions from study material of CMA final, board study material. But here, we cannot expect every time they'll ask you the questions like that. And before attempt, so in the last whatever we're having the June attempt of 2024, so here they used to ask the pure Ind AS, and most questions they are asking you from CA final level. Okay, so you should be very strong at each and every Ind AS to solve and to face the examination. Okay, so that's all guys. All the best for your examinations. So do well. Thank you.